Hey guys, how's it going? Super secret surprise stream Sunday. Because why not? I know there's no game on the screen now, and that's okay. That's 1,012% okay. I'm gonna speak for a little bit, get a chance for everyone to like get in, But usually I start the game and have it all playing for you guys to come and enjoy and stuff, right? Oh, I gotta fix up my thing anyway. Um, Not this time. The reason being, um, I nearly shit myself starting this game because if you weren't here, if you don't remember, last time we played this on, I believe, Thursday, um, we got maximum relationship with Karen, which is great, wonderful. Some would even say. I started the game up. Remember when I went to end the game last time and there was a really spooky image of Maya? Me too. Because it came on the fucking screen before the title screen and whispered in a foreign language to me that I don't understand, and I really wish I knew what it said. I don't know. So I thought to myself, oh, that's interesting, and I closed the game out of fear. Okay? Because this Cooking Companions game, this thing with the adorable little lettuce, has given me nightmares, but I'm fine with it because I want all the achievements. That's fine. So I closed the game, and I'm like, you know what? I wonder if it's just always gonna do that. The answer was yes. The answer is yes. Now every time I start this game, there's this creepy image. So I thought again to myself, why not share the fucking glory of creepy Mariah? So I'm gonna do just that. We're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna get my comfort hoodie not on because my headphones are too big, and we're just gonna. Okay, the goal is to get all the achievements. That's the first goal. I'll start the game up. We'll go over the achievements we need. We won't cry, and we'll all be good. Okay? We won't cry. Oh, but why? Yay, we didn't cry. That's great. Look at us and our no tears. I hate this so much. I'm gonna turn it up because the whispers do get kind of quiet. I'll turn up my mic a little bit too. Bro. Okay, so the achievements we need. That's what I'm trying to find. So I know we need max friendship stuffs with the other three. Also, they had DLC. There's a Cooking Companions Appetizer Edition, which makes me think it's like the precursor, but anyway. So we at least have to talk to all the chompettes. We have to get max relationship with Mariah, max with Gregor, max with Anatole, which I believe you can only get max with Mariah at the very start of the original, like you have to just start a new game, I want to say. Or maybe because I think New Game Plus starts it later. No, you could probably do New Game Plus, so we'll do that. And then we gotta get it with Gregor and Anatoly, which I think we can do via the Nightmare. And I don't have all the hidden notes. I think I've got 3 of 5. So we've gotta look for those 2. So great. So here we are. Are you ready? I'm not. So let me. I don't. Go back. Let's do New Game. We'll do New Game Plus, because I'm pretty sure that starts at where, and if you have any questions, you haven't watched this before, just ask. I'll happily tell you what's going on. Probably. Alright, New Game Plus. Playthrough have a different dialogue, events, and decisions to make, and until Gregor and Kara start. Oh shit! Get max out relationships. Mariah's not available. Okay, so let's start with someone else then. Let's start with Gregor. I don't need jump scares. This gives me a heart attack daily. I don't need jump scares. Just kidding. I bet it's not. I bet you. Alright, bye Mariah. I hope you have fun dying. Oh god, I gotta remember their names. There we go. Anatoly and Gregor. I'll keep us alive. That's not quite right. I promise. There it is. Forgive me, I have a stuffy nose, so if they're more nasally than usual, you know why. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Triple dot. The silence is deafening. Dear Dream Studios presents a nightmare. Cooking companions. Oh my. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're just fine. Okay. After the three go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. And someone blew out my candle like a dickweed. The candle blew out. You grasp blindly along the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Good for me! The bathtub is filthy. Oh. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bathtub. I've gotten this one. We've gotten it. Firmly grasp it. Firmly gasp it is what I say. Okay. Hi, Codithan. It's just a cannibal kind of week. The only game I've played this week that does not involve cannibalism was Yu-Gi-Oh! And even then, I'm sure we can spin something on there. Okay, let's look. I need to find the key. So I can't talk to the cooking companions, which is fine. I think what we're going to do, because I want to get all the achievements, I want to see if I can find the lore, which might include the DLC. We might have to just... That's nice. You go play. You go have fun, child. Why are these the only ghosts haunting me? Why can't I have more than one? Oh, better check the... Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper like a little nasty. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen, bitch. No. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. Oh! I didn't need the key. Okay. Time to surprise the others with a nice cutlet. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You know, if I just wait, the meat'll get bigger and I'll never starve to death again. That's how you do it. Here's... Hi, Karen. Why did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. Poor Anatole. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... All the three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Don't you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. I didn't have any meat the first time, which is interesting. I understand. Thank you. You're welcome. We're gonna make friends with Gregor. I think that's gonna be our goal. Oh, bye, Biscuit. Oh, and it totally runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is unique and divine. I just love it so much. Gregor wanders off. And until he returns, looking choked up. I left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. No, they're just trying not to say the name of who they're eating. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Delicious. Magically so. You can hear him crying. I wish I cared. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? No, I shan't keep them occupied. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? We're going to talk to Gregor. Talking to Gregor the entire time. Only Gregor. Only Gregs. Look at it! Hi! Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's going to turn horrible. Ready? Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. I'm sure you were, big guy. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. See, I didn't have any meat last time. You really respect Mariah's boundaries. I'm surprised I knew of them since you just barged into my house. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. Heh. If there's extra, slip me some extra meat. Okay? You got it, big guy. Anytime. Can I look at the floorboard, though? It's gonna drive me fucking nuts. I just wanna peek. Cause one time I was talking with Karen and there was a bone in that hole. It's the bone hole. Going to see how Anatoly's doing. You do that later. Bye, nerd. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? So, underneath the freaking floor, you notice a bone sticking out. I told you. Turn into fucking Golem right there. Oh, precious. Okay. Is it a human bone? Oh, gasp my soul. Nope. Chicken bone. What? Oh, gross. All right, I'm gonna keep digging under the floorboards because I've looked in the nightstand. We did get a note from there, so I'm not worried about that. Let's check underneath the floorboard again. The floorboard looks a little loose. You could probably try to pull up and see under it. You're far too weak to pull up that floorboard. Am I though? Why is there spilled ink on the table? Whatever. I'm gonna look underneath the floorboard again. This floorboard should really be repaired. You would wonder if you could repair it yourself. Probably not. Apparently I'm too weak. Let's check under the beds then. You look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Let's check again. I decide to inspect one of the hairs under the bed. It's long and red. Has to be Karen's hair. Under the beds again. You inspect another piece of hair. It appears to be black. Anatoly? Inside the birdcage then. There's nothing in the birdcage. It's completely empty. I doubt that. I'm gonna look again. In the bottom of the birdcage is completely spotless. Did a bird ever go in here? No bird droppings or anything. Birdcage again. You can tell from the outside of the cage that it's completely empty, right? Inside the birdcage again. You observe that the cage is quite large. Maybe this isn't meant for birds. You look a little closer. You can make out an E, but the letter to the left of it is scratched out. Okay, oh God, we saw some letters before. There was like an L or something to the left in the kitchen. This clue seems worthless. Huh, okay. What's that mean? You look a little closer. Make out an E, but the letter to the left is scratched out. Okay. Well, nothing's a worthless clue. Not if we have our handy-dandy notebooks. I don't want to use that fresh piece of paper. Get your notebook and or slice of paper, kids. We're gonna fucking clue this out because we are blue. Actually, I'm red, but don't worry about it. So there's an E, but the letter to the left is X'd out. Okay. I'm just gonna write that down. Can't be too careful. Okay. I'm going to check under the beds one more time. You find a small box in the corner. That must have been your imagination. There's nothing but hair and dust down here. Better luck next time. Imagine if they meant that the sentence literally in the... Ha! Nah, wouldn't it? Okay, so that must have been your imagination. There's nothing but hair and dust. Better luck. I'm gonna try the floorboard again. Definitely can't repair this myself. Nobody around for miles either. One more time, because that was different. Look a little closer at the hole. You found a small sock. Somebody's foot out there is probably cold. The small sock is worthless. Why did you even pick it up? Well, because, you know. Alright, look in the nightstand. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? We've gotten this one before. We have gotten this one. June 26, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. Is that potato? The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Could that be potato? I am unsure. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Like I said, we found that one. I knew that was there, so I just wanted to make sure we went everywhere else. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. The hunger is now permanent within them. They are fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Especially this asshole. Excuse me. We've been long enough. What's for dinner? You're not having anything, you jerk. You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and there will be no dinner. You? Fine. I understand. Good. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight, right in the kitchen. Don't even go to bed. Just right there. Poof. You have a strange dream. All right, here we go. You're having dinner with the blacksmith. The blacksmith again. But he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply. Forge me a new eye, then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. Triple God, no turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it right in front of your face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest, as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Why? Why? Why do I dream that? Tell me! Was I a but not blacksmith person? Ooh. Look, I've played some games now twice in a row with, like, to the eye. Stop it! The thing that gets me the most of horror stuff is the fingernail. When they split. No. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Hello, Gregor. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Nope. I can hear that it's still fucking. I see her in the tree! I've never saw her in the tree before! What the fuck? Did you see? Have you seen her in the tree before? No! No, Mariah! Get out of here with your bad self. The floodwaters have receded a bit, but everyone's still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. I mean, there's still some. There's like 5 feet worth of trail, so... Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what you would have wanted. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place at the basement. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron of water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. I can't too long. Boil it faster. It looks almost done. Have some patience. Triple nibble. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. In schüssels. Oh, triple nibble. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating, even though he's a little bastard and demanded the whole thing, for 5 minutes. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. Should be. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. They were childhood friends. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Gone. Poof. Why do you look mad at me? Karen is staring right at you. Triple nibble. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad, because I don't know how to keep a person alive and slowly eat them. This is the last of it. How can you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? We're out again? This story isn't ending. I don't think you can go back to normal life, Karen. As your husband in a previous game. No. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes. I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly, you gotta go. I'm so hungry. You can swim back after a few hours. Just put it to the metal. What's up, Henry? How's it going? Gregor's right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself, thank you very much. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet, that he ate his childhood friend. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right. Whoops. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Oh, please. Let me sleep on it, okay? I'm so nervous. No problem, little guy. Huh. I know, you've told me. I hope you do well. Everyone shuffles off to their room, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. I'm looking for her now in the fucking corners of the fucking screen. I hate this girl. No. Something is approaching. Hello? Well. Time to wake up. You ask Potato where the chompettes are. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread? Ah, they've moved on. Just us now. Potato. The way it always should have been. Alright, bye, Potato. Bye. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened with the weird potato. You fall asleep again. Still ravenous, not eating the potato, apparently. Humans can go a long time without eating, I was going to say without eating people, but Potato's going to potate. That's damn right, Codithan. Fuck yeah, Potato's going to potate. You have a strange dream. All right, here we go. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in a basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh. Man, I never thought me living my joking dream would turn out to, like, be this horrifying. Triple nippled. Something smells terrible in the living room. Anatoly puked in one of the corners. You leave it there so the others will question his fortitude. I guess our relationship just isn't that good, Anatoly. Sorry. Good morning. Morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Jesus Christ, her whispers came through the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. Oh. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Look, so I don't want to rush you. Bruh, it's been not even 24 hours since your last meal. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly is playing dumb for the group. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Put your face away. Shipped away. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. That's mine, actually. Fuck you, knife stealer. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? I'm gonna go speak with Gregor. Talk with Gregor. Gonna talk with Gregory. How do I fucking save you? Wait, stop. Hold on. We have this. We can save the game. Okay? Back to the game. Okay, here we go. Hey, I'm a little worried about Anatoly. The flood currents are real strong. Once Karen makes up her mind on something, it has to happen. I definitely won't debate her on it. Have you seen that knife she carries around? You mean my knife? Dude, did you see her face? She needs to just turn around. I don't know. Put it away. I don't know where she got it. She stole it from me. Oh, you're crying. But she had it on her at all times. Do you think it's for self-defense or something else? You interrupt Gregor. Cooking? Yeah. I mean, she hasn't cooked anything here, but Gregor continues to babble incoherently. You feign concern and nod politely. Whoops. He noticed you weren't actively listening to him. Yeah. Just stand up to her when the time comes, all right? Man, I'm like old. Somehow she married me, but I'm still old and feeble from all the people I've been eating. Gregor smiles a little bit. I'm sure he'll remember that. Give me the sweet, sweet satisfaction of filling that last heart, Gregor. Okay, maybe we can save him. I don't fucking think we can, but I really want to. We have to. I'm tired of seeing him as a little stumpy boy. I know you'll do the right thing. Look, I've tried several times. You decide to call everyone together for a meeting. I'm going to save. Because we got there, so I'm going to save here. Yes, I'm good, I'm sure. Okay, back to game. Oh, here we go. All right. And then next, maybe I'll do... It depends how this game starts again. I don't want to hit new game, because I'm worried I'll lose all my stuff. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all. I'll help you all out. Oh, I promise. Here comes the sad. I'm just in the corners playing a sad piano as he's talking to him. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you too, little guy. Huh. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. I would never marry her. I would eat her first. Karen. Yes. Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Bye, nerd! Goodbye, Anatoly. Have fun. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. I'm still in the corner just playing that piano. That glorious device that I'll never learn to play. Oh, triple nipple dot. See you soon, little guy. I can't see. I guess all we can do now is wait. That's my guess is what it says. I'm sorry, I was right. Good night! Fucking go do it yourself! Go kill him yourself! I'm done! Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor's getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Oh, little big guys. Okay. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Bitch, we have 5 hearts relationship. What do you mean you're turning your back to me? That's just always comfortable. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep right there on the floor. You hear scraping. The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Champets would never have listened to this crap. He is all emotions. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato told you. So, you have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cutlets in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear someone approaching, something. So you clench your fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. What if I'm just being possessed by, like, the people I've murdered? Which is apparently a fuck ton. A whole ass fuck ton. Which is fine. Whatever. You gotta eat. I'm looking for... I didn't see her. I didn't see her. Maybe she's out the window. Or in the oven. Nah, she wouldn't be. Maybe she... I did cook her in the oven. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or sleep eat? You found some meat. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Smells like nerd. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. How? Now, not how. You don't argue. Karen grabs the cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing like a hog. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh, God. Oh, God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing the second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can make straight again. We'll be out here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lay down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Okay, I'm gonna save. Save game. Save it here. Oh yeah. I didn't realize that I've got like literally 1,000 save files that I can use, which is nice. All right. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Why? Yeah, right. Oh my God, no way. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me like a wart. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next one to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Oh, why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know it needs to be done. This is just strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you need to do is stand back and let me work on him. The request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Okay, no. I'm going to save the game. Here, because it's only been like 2 minutes. Okay? Okay. Save there. And I'm gonna, because I've said all of them except for why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time, and I want it to be perfect. Why don't you do it? I need to say, oh, okay, well, fuck you. Then no. Fine, save that for a rainy day I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor, hi! Hey, Karen. What are you doing? Untie me! Oh my god! This will be over soon, Gregor! Stop! Gregor has turned silent. Why the fuck am I not doing anything? I have max hearts! You leave her alone going to the bedroom crawling into... No! I'll say nothing. Okay. I have max. Oh my god. Can I do nothing? What if I say yes? I kept saying no. You're gonna be all weird and shit, and I fucking hate you. Fuck off! I'm always having a nightmare. You're right there. Get out of here. I'm gonna say yes then. I'm gonna hope so. Then yes. I knew you would. Thank you. You're not. And she's learning quickly. It looks like Karen remember that. 1 or 2. Did I get... Let's look. Let's see if I got the achievement for maximum relationship. No, I freaking didn't. What do I do? No. I'm seriously looking at Gregor's fucking cup. It looks frightened. We've done this. I don't know. There has to be a way. What if I just keep saying, why don't you do it? Because she's got to psych herself up for what's next. Fucking do it yourself. No. Oh, God, I hate her. No. Fine. Save that for a rainy day. Oh, my gosh. This is dumb. Gregor's turned silent. Can I really do nothing? You leave her alone, going into the bedroom, crawling into bed, and totally slept in. You fell asleep almost instantly. Dumb. God. Why? Why? Why can I? Why? I mean, I know I'm weak, I'm old and feeble. I have max relationship. Make up, Head. What if this gives me other max relationship? Fuck you! You were having a nightmare. Gregor is waiting for you. Hi, Mariah. Just by her ass. You get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. Heh. We did maximum relationship, but I just got the achievement. Apparently you can't save the fuck out of him. Great. You're not the only... You were the only person that didn't laugh at me for being afraid of a marmot. When I was 9, a friend and I were playing in the woods. We were far from home, about an hour away. My friend found some baby marmots, probably only a few weeks old. He was so busy playing with them, he didn't notice a boar mother and piglet behind him. The boar thought he was too close to its child, so it ended up gored him in the lung with one of her tusks. Wheezing, was short in breath. It was awful. He was gasping for air as his lungs filled with blood, and there was nothing I could do to stop the bleeding. It took me an entire day to carry his body back to the house. I was so weak, I had to take breaks every few minutes. But he also, you just watched your best friend die. When I arrived at his parents' house, it was completely pitch black out. My hand shook as I laid his body at the door. I was almost as cold as he was. When his mother finally opened the door, I will never forget that scream as long as I live. Bruh, you just dropped her bloody son on the porch. Yeah, I can imagine. I never wanted to let anyone down again with my weakness, ever. So I pushed myself to the breaking point as a teenager, getting stronger every week. I should have never left Ukraine. Oh, buddy, they are all refugees from Ukraine. Gregor looks like he's about to cry. Thank you. You're welcome! What is that face for? I said you're welcome. Why are you like this? Who are you? Gregor. Bitch, why? I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karen that Gregor has died. What the fuck is wrong with her? He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Karen shuffles over to the basement door, opening the lock with the knife. That's my knife! And my door! Potato. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those 4 entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health. What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karen, Potato, might have made great allies in another life. You need to stop her before it's too late. Okay. You walk over to the basement door. Just give her a good old kick. Where's Karen? Why are you fixing this hole? Bitch, I don't know. Get your face out of here. You can feel her breath coming through the crack in the door. And we lock the basement door like a smart person. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. Later, nerd. Bye, ta-ta. Idiot, we're not getting married this time. She slips into darkness. Good. I hope she fell down the whole way since she slipped. You climb on the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. Apparently, I'm just laying on Gregor's dead corpse. Perfect. That's what maximum relationship will get you with a cannibal. I guess. I don't know. What can I do for you? I love the little knitting stuff in the corner. Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. I'm looking for any ghosts. The basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? I'm gonna look under the couch a couple times, because this one, thankfully no spiders, there's a toy, I think belonged to, it's a child's toy. How did this get under here? It's a small wooden boat. That's weird. No ports anywhere near here. It looks like there's a name engraved on it. Razael. Maybe Bread would want this. Bread's not around right now. You'll have to hold on to it until the moment is right. Okay, alright. Let's go to the bookshelf then. There's various books on a wide variety of topics. No time to read them now, though. Let's do the bookshelf again. Take a closer look at the subjects. Cooking, herbalism, skinning. Books that are good for surviving in the wilderness. I think I did this one in Potato Interrupts Me. Let's go eat a meal. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Do I? Oh dear, she escaped. Oh, so nice. You wake in a cold sweat. Make up, sleepyhead. I think I'm still having the nightmare, madam. Thank you very much for noticing. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? Oh my god, you feel underneath of you. Gross. You must have broke a fever because the sweat is everywhere. Don't worry, I can watch him in the basement. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with the laundry. Come with me, I have something to show you. You cautiously get up, following Karen out of the bedroom. The basement door is already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel the cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye! Stop! Grab onto the railing! You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously down the stairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs, ever so cautiously, avoiding any spooky ghosts. Something is approaching. I'm peeking, I'm looking. Hello? Hey, Mariah? I know it's you, you jerk. Hey. I fucking hate you! Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so... Oh, I guess I could use your voice. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread on here. Why are you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. It's so fucking gross. All this is water under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us. Oh my god, it's so great. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why are you listening to me? There's bread down here. Oh my god, there's loaves of it. It's so delicious. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice, beware of Karen. She's ill beyond repair. Like, oh my god, she's so gross. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. But, like, and Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. That's so great. I hope that happens. We'll talk again. Bye. Bye, Mariah. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Hello? Something's approaching. Is it a raven knocking on my window chamber door or whatever? I used to know Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, it's Gregor. Hey. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Oh, Mariah was so worried sick about you, but you tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs and doing nothing. Do it apparent. I can't even fix my own floorboards. Get out of here. Are you frightened by her? Maybe. If you won't come upstairs with me, then I'll go up to please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see that look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. Goodbye, Gregor. Oh, you're as sweet as pound cake. I guess my optimism made me a little naive about you. The anger and the whispers. I know your true nature now. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. Well, that was a new line. Okay, that's good. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. So even if I make friends with them, they're all gonna die. What the hell? You descend deeper into the abyss. Let's give you a tollway. The air pressure feels greater down here. You get a feeling you're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. Enter, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Hello? Oh. I don't like his hands. Why are his hands all fucked up? Oh, I thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor. Oh, I was gonna try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. No, you know. You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us. Waiting to devour you. Who's gonna devour who, my good sir? Karen's been practicing her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Ha ha. Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. So what, am I going to be stuck with these horribly mutated ghosts? You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Who the fuck said that? It's not in a different language. Oh, found you. Karen's grown stronger than you as of late. Consuming her friends has imbued her with rage. She's lost in the abyss. But nothing but death can end this madness. I hope you've prepared for what comes next. You can feel something creeping up in front of you. Hello. Cabbage, what are you? Cabbage. It took us forever to move the rubble you put in front of the mouth holes. Champettes! Come out! Bread, raspberry. Never fear, onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Sometimes Mary Raspberry. What lie did you tell them, Potato? That you had moved on. Will you let us go? You shake your head. Someday, maybe. Champettes! Cabbage! We can't allow Karen to take over the cabin. She's much worse than you, Stinky. Did you see what she did to Gregor? Unhinged! She's a cut above you right now. Thanks for all the insults, guys. That's great. I super appreciate it. You don't need her help with this. Just remember what she's done. Channel the anger. She's just like Potato now, right? I'm still here, Cabbage. And as punishment for earlier, we're locking you in the room again, Potato. No Champette trial needed. You've got company down here, Potato. One of us should hide the key. That's enough. Okay. Everyone's just silent. No need to twist the knife. Oh, Cabbage. Good luck! Jumpettes, let's help out! Okay. Little buddies. The Jumpettes get into position behind you, ready for what's next. Hopefully I don't step on one of them on accident. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Found you. Oh, hey, you look normal. That's nice. Let's end this. And I've already fought her once, so no need to fight again. Wow, without background music, this is really weird. Sorry, I guess. Hey, now your clothes match your hair. Look at that. What you doing there, Tipsy? I'm like 80% sure she turns into radish, but why? Why does she turn into the turnip radish thing or whatever? So, let's see if we get another spooky fucking ending here. There she is. Look, he's trying to speak. Don't be shy, try again. Might take a few more days. Welcome to the Jumpettes, Turnip. Okay. Well, nothing changed. That's great. We did get an achievement, though. We did. I just gotta apparently refresh my shit. That's fine. Yes. So we got that one. Let's start from the beginning, maybe. And we'll try to befriend. I don't think I can do a friendship with Mariah and also the Trumpets. So we'll do the Trumpets. Something fell as I slipped my hands. That's not very nice now, is it? Okay, I'm just gonna push you there. Thank you very much. Okay. That walk was brutal, but this cabin's amazing. So I'm gonna read this, but once we get to the stuff we've seen before, I'm gonna skip all that. Full kitchen, running water, it has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to chew! I'm sorry, mine must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys, I'm sure a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. They are talking about my home. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? Nope. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy around the cabin. I need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Ha! Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Sure aren't. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I'll go farting for outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 79 molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Nothing is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds would be the best, most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. Cannoli. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I run on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. Ha ha ha. I'll have Anatoly for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly, and you nod. Just in my home. Thanks for coming in. Very excited to try your cooking. All right, everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Bye, nerds. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. To see if they can blah, 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 blah. We know. Do you have any experience making meals? Say nothing. I'm not talking to any of them. No talking whatsoever. See if that gets me anything. If you're mute, you can tell me now. Are you a mute? Heh. Just messing with you. Let me know if I can help you with chopping anything. I'm great with a knife. You think you're impressed by Karen? Good for her. Ugh. Even not talking to her, she likes me. Gross. Get out of here, not wife. Anyways, gonna check out the living room. Bye. Let's talk later. No. I'm not saying a word to you intruders. Karen has a living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen, find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. Never know what you find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? I want to search the drawers. Drawers on the left, just some dirty knives. The drawers. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. The drawers. You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all of your might, which isn't very much apparently. Can't hold a hammer. It's time! Chompette, sound off! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion! Always Merry Raspberry! Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this jar! I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping! Where are the Chompettes? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama! Come chat with us instead, we'll share valuable recipes you can cook! We'll share with you our secret trumpet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find on the menu extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, use your first recipe card. Roasted. This is actually, they actually have these recipes. I'm just saying. It's just kind of neat. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes. Let's move out. Bye. Fools. Save the game. All right. Cabbage rudely slams the door closed. You wonder if what you saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Well, I don't care. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. And I totally lied. You should put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. Get the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood to get to work on cooking dinner, whatever. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water, potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. All right, I'm not going to read how to cook vegetable stew. There's nothing happens. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We've had some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. And so he's burying the leaf. We saw it right there. Mariah spotted it. And you didn't catch it because why? Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today. You're out looking for deer. Yeah! I think some of you are surprised. There's over 166 species, or 160 species of spiders here. Oh, 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure we're all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them are near the couch. Gah! I was gonna sleep on the couch! Those were 16 of them were. I'm gonna sleep on the couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere. I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor! Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Yuck. Sweet dreams, chump. She's such a dick. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. It looks delicious. This tastes pretty good. I cooked something with vegetables. Look at me. You sit at the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've had, so generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross! For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize strawberries for some jam. I'm not reading the scientific term for strawberries. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Oh, my texts. Oh, hi, Ryan. Bright loading screen for such a dark game. Yes, I know. It is dark. Sorry, the thing goes away sometimes, and then I get so into the game that I don't see the chat. My apologies. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Oh, that Karen, she just knows how to rib ya. Get it? Rib ya? Ha! Cannibals. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a meal for great friends. Bitch, these people just insured my house. This could very well be the best day you ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day ooh turns to day E. Oi, 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 oi. Also, hi, Ryman. How are you? Here I go. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. On top of that, about 1 hour until dawn. Will you two pipe down trying to sleep over here? Yawn. Gregor, the birds outside aren't even making much noise yet. Why does he have a squirrel? We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. I can. It's pretty light out, actually. Gregor, did you see any spiders outside? There's a small one in the bathroom. Ah! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. So would I. Karen's just messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Yeah, I live in this. I live with all these spiders and centipedes. It's gross. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatolia's herbal bugs say that there's more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. I spat on myself. Ah! Maybe I'll find some black berries. Oh my god, I love those. I love black berries. Me too. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Humph. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Bitch, I'm stealing everything now. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of trumpets to keep you company. Okay. Yes. So, we're gonna save again. Save the game. Save here. Oh, no. Save here. I have shit tons of daters. Talk with the trumpets. We're gonna do that. That's all we're doing, and we're not talking to the people. Not even once. Unless I'm forced to. What's up, Cabbage? How are you? How's it going? You almost crapped yourself. Other trumpets are somewhere in the basement, so it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? Cabbage facts, kids. Here we go. You shake your head. Great! Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams, and a great source of vitamins K and C. Purple cabbage has more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Anatoly why that is when he gets back. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. Since you've been so patient today, I will give you the trumpet secret recipe for Lebanese-style Tobelini. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. I've already got this one. You're not sure. I know. Well, my work here is not done. Bye, trumpets. Mosey out. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. You're extremely relieved the cabbage has stopped talking. Yes, I am. You shut the drawer as per her request. You look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. And saving. Why can't I save? Let me save. Why are they clapping? Just gonna save everywhere. Doesn't even matter anymore. Okay, here we go. We're back! Knock it off, Mariah. Sorry, Gregor. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not! Who knew big guy be so scared of? Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughed so hard that your ears are ringing. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She doesn't shut the fuck up. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, am I right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Oh man, actually now that I know his story, poor dude. Then please explain, big guy. I watched someone die. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and other berries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found some more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. I don't feel like that's my specialty. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. Let the cabbage... Speed run. Okay. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix it thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. The Yeah, you place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top, covering it. You bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it in the liquid. I did it. Look at that. I'm such a good cook. Not really. I cooked cabbage rolls! I looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical, and Totally looks curious, and Gregor looks thrilled. You watch until these everyone takes their first bite. Oh look, my little bowl. My Schussel. Those are my knives. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat a whole batch myself. I think that vegetable stew tastes better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. It's made from blood. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. This is definitely growing on me like a wart. Thanks again for cooking. This really was something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. What a bunch of dicks. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. I'm tempted to pay the $10 to get this soundtrack. Tempted. Very tempted. Very tempted. I like the end song. Good morning, everyone. Again, Gregor? Yes. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering over on the outside. Gathering outside. We need to get some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. Oh my fucking god. We have enough food to last us a while. There's like 4 people here. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies last night for dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Well, that's what you get for coming into my home and telling me to use your supplies. It's not my shit. Fuck you. Gregor is also correct. The participation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being at risk for flooding. It'd be foolish not to go out and look for food today. You ready to go flood? Oh my god, what the fuck? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility. Can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. I swear to fucking god. God! They sound the same. There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh. It wouldn't hurt to prepare for the worst. Huh. I think he's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepared to fail. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There's plenty of edible food, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Sure does. Give me a few minutes, and I'll be out and round some paper. Okay. Let me help, little guy. Like I said, once I get past where Mariah leaves, I'm not going to read all of this. We're going to skim. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, life can't make everyone happy. When the choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try out... No, I don't want to. Which one did you like to talk to? I don't want to talk to either of them! I want to talk to the weird dudes. Mariah's paging through some books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There's some great books here. Which one is your favorite? The scary one. I already read the entire thing. It wasn't scary at all. Very surface level horror. Cheap imitation of real horror. Editing it with a woman screaming. Does that even count as an ending? You tell her it's a prequel to another book. You're kidding, right? I lost all faith in authors. You know Frankenstein, right? I don't mean the 1931 film. I mean the book by Mary Shelley. It started with a boat around the North Pole. I definitely have more to say about the film. Or this book. Mariah's judging your choice harshly. Well, good. Good for me, good for her. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. He got feelings for the squirrel. Hey, can you cook us something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. All right, everyone, we have a route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Bye. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. Ah, yes. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. This radio that I never fucking use. I don't get it. Radio? What's going on with the radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? We're gonna save, because I don't know where the chompettes are. So, I guess we'll go to page 2. I'm gonna check... Bathroom? Kitchen? Let's go to the bathroom, see if we find anything. You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror. I think we've done this one. The jump ends aren't here. But you can't remember how it ended. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared than when you had entered. Okay. Load game. I'm gonna load this game. Yes. So let's inspect the kitchen. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the chompettes. Okay. I wasn't sure if they'd still be here or not. What's up, Cabbage? Good to see you again. Thought you abandoned us. Nope. Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry. No thanks. That vegetable stew? Gross. You already stunk up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion. It's almost not as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Aren't you going to give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey. Ever notice that 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters! That's why you should spend more time with us, right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today, and to make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it'll impress the dinner guests. We got another achievement. You just received the worst recipe. Don't burn down the camp making it, okay? You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chumpettes! Mosey out! You shut the drawer and wait for the others to return back. Get over here, Artichoke. Mariah's back early today. Heh. The others are still looking for food outside. I actually found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. I'm worried. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. Whoops, I got ahead of myself. I crushed the numbers and we're not going to have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and get stuck here. Why do you look mad at me? Mariah seems disappointed in inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Whoops. She'll remember that. Oh, do I get a heart? Oh, good. Just in time to watch it die. Perfect. Delightful. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. You nod. Looking forward to it. Oh my god, hey, could you hold cooking class here someday? Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin like the heathens they are. Hey, nerds. What's up? Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? I'm a diabetic. No. You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. He was orange, red, and even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor's take warning. I used to know that. I mentioned that before, but anyway. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sight. You could even see the snow on the tops of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look for the person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I recognize the sound from anywhere. Yeah. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You don't care. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct. Excuse me. Oh my, I just drank a lot of pop. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Delightful. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look at gift horse in the mouth. Just fucking eat it. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread is fucking stinks. Right. Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Delightful. I just want to talk to the chompettes. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in the cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters, but it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see it was on your back, staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. What's up, lady? Person? Neat. Day 3. Neat. I think this is when the rain starts. I'm pretty sure. Wake up! Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? No. It woke me up. Whoops. I tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the fucking morning. Everyone nods in agreement and goes back to bed. Except for you. Triple nibble dot. Except for you. Ha! You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. What? Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. She wasn't lying, so that's good. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. Doohy. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like Sailor's Warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe we'll clear tomorrow. Whoa. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? They're getting all mixed up with my voice. That's okay. That's all he has going for him. He's not so good at shopping window. Ah, knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Ugh. I couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. The bookshelf has some great books on artists and crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by the factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Ha-ha. Yeah. Anatoly turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know if the situation's a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I'll believe in you. Me too. Hello? It looks like we have enough leftover berries for bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out into the kitchen while everyone is still talking. Can I talk to the chumpettes? You get some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the chumpettes. Okay, this will be different.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. Don't worry, as leader of the chumpettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about us. Potato. Ha! Are your plans going all right? Oh, bread. I got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No, her business is now toast. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry milkshake. You let an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Haha, it was worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual trumpet competition this year. Of course. Now while I'm here, I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're gonna do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chumpettes stick together through thick and thin, rain or shine, feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or I'm locking you up again. Life or death! That's right! Chumpettes, move out! Okie artichokey. The Chumpettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Not losing my mind whatsoever. But that's fine. Karen interrupts you by bringing the food. Took it long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on the last 2 slices of bread. What the fuck? That's okay. Eat it. Eat the mold. Karen's right. I know. What the hell's the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist. Sorry. Let's just pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwater, so this will just have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping their piece like the pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's better than what we had left in the Ukraine. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. Optimistic. But until the storm's over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? On the books on the bookshelf about climate here. Huh! You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie. I've seen him reading, little guy's been studying. I'm serious, he doesn't read those books because he wants us to think he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at a page faking it. What do you think? I'll just agree with them. You must be going blind then. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly, except for, 3 people, but that's fine. Karen has stormed off. Thanks for backing me up. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. Doing what I can. Fuck Karen, right? That's right. Fuck Karen. She's terrible. Good to have someone so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. Whoops. I think he'll remember that. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later... Hello? Hey, Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just want to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're really sweet to do that. You're welcome. And Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration. Yeah. See you tomorrow. I want to know about the squirrel. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anatoly remember that. 1000% sure he's gonna remember. My relationship is stronger. Good. Perfect. What a wonderful thing. I keep forgetting I gotta click. Let me talk to the Chumpettes. Let me get some more sweet recipes. Ow. You're ready for bed. Put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. No dreams this time, though. Just chapped lips and dreams. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. Neat. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. Yawn. I wish we had deer here. Well, with the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Very skilled creatures, various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food doesn't ration properly. Oh, my fucking bad. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself, so passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I have to speak with one of these people. Let's save. Yeah. Sure. Is any of them in the kitchen? Who's in the kitchen? Oh shit, I didn't pay attention. He's in the bathroom. Let's talk with Mariah again. Hi, R&B! Oh, she is in the kitchen. Perfect. I'm trying to not make friends with these people, but it's not letting me do that. It's making me make friends. Ow! Didn't hear you coming, haha! I was just double checking if there's any food we might have missed, but I couldn't get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? You're not. Great! Why don't you go down reading some more? We hate friends. I sure do. The only friends I want are the vegetables. The Chumpettes, if you will. Because they give me super secret recipes. Maybe they do. They should. Later, Later! Bye! Yes, because otherwise I want to eat my friends. That's the whole point. You give the drawer a hard yank open. I'm an old cannibal. There they are. We like friends we can eat. If you have a friend you can't eat, are they even really your friend? Hi, Cabbage. Is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night? No, it's the fucking terrifying dreams. Thank you very much. We just need to roll with it. Oh, Bread. You've got me. Raspberry whispers so quietly you have to lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. I've spoken with Raspberry before, and she says nothing nice to me. Anyways, please don't let the others see us.
Cabbage.
That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a chumpette is secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to overhear our meetings now, would we? You shake your head. Good! Chumpettes! Roll on out! You shut the drawer. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Except for me. I've got 4 meat sacks, so plenty. I just wish the rain would fucking stop! You're all doing great. We must almost be at the end of this nightmare. Gregor, I'm so hungry. Me too! You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Bye, good night, have a good sleep. Later. You go to bed with a growling stomach, not eating a chompette like a good person. Whoa, that's a lot of dots. Wake up. Okay. This is new. We got an achievement too. We got 2 achievements in this one. I said, wake up! What the fuck, Raspberry? Hello? The rain falls non-stop again. Did you have anything to do with it? I'm not God! I'm a cannibal! You don't answer her question. Why is my heart beating to the beat of the drum? Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster! Yes, I do think with my stomach rather often. You easily forget about Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. What a mean little boy. What a dick. Day 4. Day 5, actually. My bad. Well, they haven't eaten for what, a day? Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside that apparently I did because I am in fact God. You can barely make out the trees from the window, so it's not cannibalism. If I'm God and they're just people. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep! Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. Oh my fucking God, fix it. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And I couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I don't know. I'm not God. Or am I? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. You can look out the window, son. Quit getting water in my house. Thank you. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. Thank you. I'm trying. I keep getting all of them mixed up. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Did you have a map on you? What the fuck? Triple nipple knot. I think I dropped it while we were running for Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. It's not like it got left away in the floodwater or nothing. Ryan and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, we'll have to ride out with the storm. Ryan looks at you. We're down to our last slice of fucking bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It'll clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. Thank you. I'm trying. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. Bye. I guess they're just... You can tell Gregor's putting on fake optimism, and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak to today? Neither. Let's go talk with Mariah again. Talk with Mariah. Brr! I'm so fucking cold as hell over here! I'm surprised Gregor's not freezing to death at night. Jesus fucking Christ, how does he do it? I'm so fucking cold! You explained to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Yeah! I wish I was big as Gregor. But, to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Like, oh my god. Mariah does her best Gregor impression. I'm gonna sweat firewater gaze at the stars! How boring is that? What the fuck? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. I really like you. Thank you! You're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Not for very long, because we're gonna eat her soul. It's me eating. Imagine the little whites. You thank her and leave the bedroom. Oh, fuck. Well, oh no, I should have saved! What if the other one was in the fucking kitchen? Wait. We're gonna skip a lot of stuff, but wait. Oh no. She was in here. Okay, so we're gonna skip this. Hi, Cabbage! We're skipping. Because what if the other one's in the kitchen and I missed an opportunity to talk with the chompettes? Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay, save. Wish ready to stop. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I'm all fucking hungry. A slice of bread, go to bed with a growling stomach. I'm in a dream. Wake up. Hi, Raspberry. What are you doing? Oh my god, the rainfall. Did you do it? I think you're God. But not really. I don't know. Go back to bed, monster. Okay. The boy. I'm gonna shove the boy into the oven, but the boy does it to me. And then I break out. I put him in the oven. Jerk. Day 5. Okay. And then I'll save over this one onto the... Okay, good. Okay. Because what if I fucked with my choices, right? I couldn't sleep until his face storms alive. Looks alive. Karen turns to you as how I'm sure. Mariah. The nightmares are what the victims last saw before death. Oh, I'm sure. I also feel that, like, when watching the best Star Cannibal stream in the land, I do what I can for my people. Aside from eating them. But anyway, no, this game is legitimately giving me nightmares, but it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. I need to know. But Panda, back to what you said about the nightmares are victims of last saw before death. I can see that being true. Also, the DLC of Appetizer that we're gonna play after this, maybe not today, but definitely Wednesday, because Monday is always Yu-Gi-Oh. I think that has to do with how Potato came into the mixture, how Potato became a chompette. We're gonna find out. Not important. Okay. Okay. Which one do you want to talk? Save. Yes. Because we're gonna get all the achievements for this one, and then we'll worry about the other one. We're gonna converse with Gregor. Is he in the kitchen? He is in the kitchen! Oh, hey. You're really tall. I know you already searched the kitchen, but I had to double check. A fool's errand. I wish everyone was in better spirits. It can't rain forever, right? Rainfall in this area can last days to weeks. Oh, you tell Gregor to stay strong. If I live here, I guess I have a basement full of meat, so never mind. You know what? Thank you. The group is really thankful for your kindness. Gregor blushes a little bit. I always wanted to be the one that kept everyone in good spirits. But it's obvious you do that much better. That's okay, because I eat their spirits. Gregor's looking at you fondly. Oh, yeah, you bet your sweet ass if I have a meat shed, not a meat basement. I don't have a basement. I am in the basement. I tried to tell my dad, because, okay, the way my house is like, there's the main room, and then there's 2 steps into the kitchen, right? Like this, like, so main room, boop, boop, kitchen, and then you have to go boop, boop, down the 2 steps to, like, my bedroom. And I'm like, technically, I live in a 2-story house. He's like, no, you've got a sunken living room and a sunken basement, or a sunken bedroom from, like, the 80s. I'm sure Gregor will remember that. Get out of the way! I need to talk to the drawer. Get out of here. Shoo. The rain is pounding hard against the wooden cabin, but at least none of it is getting inside. You tell Gregor to keep his spirits up and join the others. God damn it. We don't talk to the Chompets. Okay, we at least checked. I'm going to save. We at least checked, so we know. Okay, good. Good. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. If I had one, I'm looking at you, fucking Karen. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor the glutton, Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. Quadruple nibble dot. It was gone in an instant. Hey, there's shadows where my bowls used to be. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Would have to be if I just murdered people more. I get it. When you're in Campbell, you gotta finesse these things. Finesse. A nice finesse. Good morning. Hey, big guy. How's it going? Morning! Let me check if the rain stopped. Bruh, just close your eyes and listen. I assure you it has not. But okay, go check. Go check, big guy. You'd let me know. It's still flooding. Thanks, Eagle Eye! What are we gonna fucking do? Humans can live about 2-3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern, obviously. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. Like, oh my god. But do you really think it'll rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's going by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. As I've done so many times in the past, Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? Mariah, save first. Save. Right, we're gonna go here, right? Okay, go back to the game. She's in the kitchen. We're gonna get her out of the kitchen. We're gonna open that drawer and say what? Hey. Mariah looks relieved to see you. She shouldn't. That was very quick. You just saw me. We didn't even speak. I like how one of the options is remorse. Ha! How are you holding up? There's a piece of skin on my lip because I'm a very avid lip chewer. Let me tell you how nuts that was driving me. And, all right, no points needed for this fact. It's about cannibalism, of course. It fits the theme. When you chew on yourself, or there is like some things where people actually consume their own flesh. That is called auto-cannibalism. And I do know that is actually kind of practiced in modern times, willingly, and in like modern culture, like first-class culture, or whatever you want to call it, first world, there we go. And what they do is women that have children, for whatever fucking reason, eat the placenta, essentially. I have no idea why this is a thing. I really don't know. I think it's disgusting. It's gross. There are certain things you just don't eat. But yeah, that is actually something that people do. Fun fact for the day. Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Like, oh my god, no one ever asked me questions at all. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. The placenta is literally full of the waste and child-like excrement and things that it did not need. It's useless. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods others make. Why are you fucking glaring at me as you're telling me this compliment? But you respected that. Thank you! Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. Bye! Bye! You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Okay, bye. We're at 4 fucking hearts. Maybe I can talk to them and get 5 hearts. Maybe. Shh. You decide to check out the drawer again. It's just Tato. You ask Potato where the others are. What's with the music? Oh, Potato? Potato? Vic! They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Anyways, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. You don't even try to eat me! You just get the deathly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy. I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. This is very fascinating, actually. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.35 times weight in pounds plus 4.7 times height in inches minus 4.7 times age in years. Dude, let's do this. Let's do math. Hold on. Kids, get your handy dandy math books. Also, what the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna see what my BMR is. I'm curious. Alright, BMR. It's in the game. Is 655 plus 4.35 times your weight plus, I'm so curious. Imagine the Chompets are actually rotten, moldy foods, and that's why they're always warning you not to eat them. You know, maybe. Eating a Chompet gives you that, it's like rotten brains. Or... but they can move. Maybe they're just mice. Like wearing radishes. Okay. Alright, plus 4.7 times your height in inches. Height in inch. Right? Minus 4.7 is the factor here, times your age in years. Alright, bro. Let's see what our... If you want to do the math for yours, you can. Feel free. I'm super curious. So 4.35 times, I believe I'm 250. That's a big number. That's 1,000. 1,087. Round down. All right. And then we've got 4.7 times, I'm 6'1". How many inches is that? I have no fucking idea. Height. Height in inches. So 39 more rows. I'm 6 foot 1 inch. Go. 73 inches. Okay. So we've got that, right? So times 73 is 343. Okay, this is gonna be such a big number. I would literally... So, thank you, Coach. Well, thank you, though. I appreciate that. All right. Height in inches, so that the whole total is 343.1. And then my age in years. I'm an age. 4.7 times my age. Wow. Okay, so if we do this correctly, it's going to be 655 plus 1087. I did subtract there was like a decimal of 0.5. And we're going to add the 343 We'll just do 343. We won't worry about the 0.1s and stuff. And then subtract 145.7. I would need the recommended basically 2,000 calorie diet. What the fuck? 1,939.3. Oh, that's funny. So, you know that thing, like it's recommended you'll need 2,000 calories a day? I need that just to survive. That's what we call fluffy. Okay. All right. Everyone else get their answers? You are. You know what? It's not even super nerd. That's super awesome. I wish I could do that. Like, I'm good at math. I just need, oh my gosh, I need the proper utensils to do it all. All right, kids. Figure out your BMRs. Got it? I do got it, Potato. Thank you for asking. I didn't save it. For fun, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah. Using Harris Benedict, she looks like she's 120 pounds, about 5 feet 5 inches tall, and about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'd need about 1,383. Well, now I don't feel so bad. 8 calories daily, but that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being active, let's say swimming through floodwaters, we need to multiply that 1,388 calories by 1.9. So then now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again, okay? You shut the drawer, going over the numbers again. Good thing there's not a McDonald's around here, I guess. Sorry, I was doing math in the kitchen. Hi. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah. We used to swim all the time near my house, so I'll probably have the best chance of swimming throughout the floodwaters. No. Calculus from a potato. Fuck yeah. That's where all the sprouts come from. Let me go instead. Excuse me. You won't get very far, if anything. Okay, I'll just push in or no, bro. You won't get very far. That's all we know. You're blind as a mole, remember? Oh, that's true, but little guy, let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Get her in! Quit being such an asshole! His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead, please. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. Hey, wait. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. And the shortest will go outside and search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch into lengths, so you can tell which one is the biggest of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be... Looks like I got the shortest. Fuckers. Mariah. It's okay. I wanted this. Bless. Thank you. I hope it auto-tuned. I was trying to totally forage earlier. I'm not a fucking idiot, so I know what to look for. You'll swim until you find high ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Delicious. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, you're such a bitch. Mariah, Anatoly, I love you. And Gregor, you're pretty cool. I'll keep us alive. I promise. Do you know? I'll keep your promise for you. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. I know, I thought so. I was like, oh, I got this. I feel it coming anyway. The silence is deafening. Goodbye, nerds! I'm gonna go die now, thanks! For nothing with your fucking sticks! The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how fucking cold the water is. It's fucking cold! And then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. Oh my fucking god, no problem. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set, and one by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips out trees by the roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun. Golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a sweat. What? Bitch, I just want to eat you! Time to eat some meat, am I right? Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. I should make him cry. Me too. Fucker. Should be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just fucking wait? Karen, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. And it's and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go out and look for her. Fucking go then. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to do? Or to eat? Mice? Do mice. Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily... I know a rat chef. Oh, bruh. Me too, but I don't think he'd like it here. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. The ingredients are par for the course. Also, hello, the third coming of Phil Swift. McKellen star rated. Nice. Greg, I mean, honestly, a rat could probably cook better than I do anyway. Of course, they just cook garbage, whatever. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back, in one way or another, she promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. Let me go talk to the fucking vegetables. Make some mean baby rat churro and rat soup. What do you want to do today? We're gonna save. My goal is to talk to the chompettes as much as frickin' possible. They keep scaring me, though. Alright, we're gonna go to the kitchen. Anatoly, whoever's in the kitchen, I talk to. Whoever. Hoomst. What's up? Hey. Hello. The kitchen never let it feel the same without Mariah, because she was always in here cooking. Her laugh, her smile. I'll never forget to tell her how I felt about her. Oh my. Don't tell me, please. She'll be back, right? You nod. Yeah, I wish we had rationed better. You decide to distract Anatoly from his misery with an old story. There was once a villager who had to stock up supplies for the winter. He filled his house with a cow, a sack of grains from the field, and 92 buckets of water, mostly for the cow. He quickly ran out of room as the house wasn't very big. One day the villager grew sick. He knew he needed the life-giving milk from the cow to survive the winter. But when he attempted to milk the cow, his grip was too weak to grasp her udders. In desperation, he began to boil the grains using his buckets of water. The cow cried out for food, but the villager could only afford to feed himself. Each night, the cries of the cows kept him awake, until one day he finally ran out of food. The villager crawled into bed crying as the snow deepened outside. The cow's sad eyes stared at him. He wanted to comfort the cow, but couldn't step over the buckets. He was too weak, too sick. The last thing he heard was the cow still crying out for food, one haunting noise to end his life. That's not a very reassuring story. And Anatoly looks horrified with your story. You leave him alone in the kitchen. My fucking vegetables! Okay, no. Well, I gotta make sure. We have to make sure. Yes. No, so let's go to the bedroom then. I don't think she has anything of value. There's that bone. We found the bone, though. Hi. You don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one to know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore like some sort of weirdo. Damn right, straight is packing. Those are lies, BT dubs. We figured that out last stream. Those things that she has, they're lies. They're fake. Don't be deceived. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. Like, oh my fucking god. She would never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Those Jonka Badon, they are lies, my fellow dudes! Stray your eyes from the lies of Miss Karen. They're lie sacks. I discovered this. I got her to... I'm smarter than she thinks. I got her to tell me. And then I married her, but that's beside the point. Don't worry about it. That's my maybe wife. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You choose to close the door softly. And okay. All right. Nope. Gotta do the last one. Gotta see. I gotta see if there's any fucking living room. Look at him knit. Oh, the lie is that her boobs are completely fake. That's the lie. She admitted it to me, straight up. Straight up. Gordon Ramsay should be a character. Are you not looking at the screen? That is Gordon Ramsay. His knitting and everything. Clear Gordon Ramsay behaviors. Gregor seems to be coping through knitting. Thanks for keeping everyone's spirits high. You're welcome. I know it's what Mariah would have wanted. Don't you think? Have you heard the noises? Sometimes I think I hear Mariah outside, saying something I can't make out. It just comes out and gasps, like she's trying to clear water from her throat. It's fucking gross. And other times, I can hear her crying, and I never heard Mariah cry. Have you heard Mariah at night? No, I don't hear anything. Oh, I'm starting to lose it then. Haha, great, perfect. Please don't tell the others, okay? Absolutely, sure. Thank you. It was probably just the sounds of the storm anyways, right? Would you like this scarf when I'm done? Sure, Gregor. Anytime. Anything. Anything for you, my buddy. Hold on, I'm getting messages. Oh no. I gotta, this is important. There we go. Okay. You leave Gregor to his delusions of grandeur. I mean, so, like, I hear whispers, but I'm a cannibal. I have a reason. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. Shut up and think of knitting. I'd be fine with the bread and fucking jam. I'd be fine with just strawberries. Ha ha. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetable soup right now. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. Okay, so we're all going to bed. We're all trying anyway. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. So, that is illegal. Desecration of a corpse is completely illegal. 100%. Eating the meat that comes in a completely different room. By Jove, I've got a pimple. Day 8. I just want to talk to the frickin' chompettes. We need to get all of the achievements. Good morning, because then I can play the appetizer. We can learn more lore. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? I don't have a choice. Yes, I take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it. You cooked meat. Savory and delicious. Where did you get that? Don't fucking worry about it. You ignore Karen's question. Smells like thigh. What's the smell? It's thigh. Gregor finally gets off the couch. I assure you, my good sir, where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. I mean, me too, apparently. It's all these voice actings. It's making me drool. Did you say cannibal? Yes, I did say cannibal. You know, you take the charred meat out of... That's this whole thing. I am a cannibal. It's called cannibalism, not cannibalism. That's... Sorry. Okay, you take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into smaller cutlets. They immediately grabs him off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? Explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. And there goes the vegetarian. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is divine. I know, buddy. Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. There we go. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Well, at least that's like finding a seam. Ho, Codithan. Savor that succulent Mariah meat. We'll call it the M&M. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? I want to talk to the vegetables. What do you want? I want to talk to the game saves. Thank you. Back to the game. Bedroom, bathroom. Okay, we'll just start from the top, work our way down. You knock on the door first. Anatoly. You slowly open the door. I don't oil my doors. Thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that? How come he doesn't have a reflection? He's a vampire. You really? I should have gone to... It's okay. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone eating just makes them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. I gently open the door. Bitch! Okay, hold up. Load game. We're gonna load back. Yes. We're gonna go to the bedroom, because just to make sure... Look at this happy little fucker, hey? Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pains. Even if I'm meat potato, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. No problem, buddy. You really respect him for high boundaries. That was mighty kind of you. Thank you. No problem. Gregor is more dense than you give him credit for. Did he make a Doki Doki Literature Club reference? I don't know. I haven't played that game myself. Okay. If there's extra, slip me some extra meat. Okay? Sure thing, buddy. Whatever you say. Looking around here, seeing if there's anything in the room, like a vegetable. Friendship stronger. Gonna see how Anatoly's doing later. Okay, bye, nerd. Get out of here. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Or do you want to check first? Okay, I've done this. There's nothing in the birdcage. It's completely empty. We'll just look inside the nightstand, because I've checked. Holy fuck! I thought I was gonna get a newspaper clip, and here we are. Onion? Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! Onion, he said his own name. Was just playing some with the toys in this drawer. You're far too old to play with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, need to attend a secret trumpet meeting. Smell you later! Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children toys in it. What's this? Okay, so I've read this before. Here's a speed read. June 26, 1862. Another body of a child had been discovered from the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed in a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to the other earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. You take the bloody newspaper with you. That reminds me of this, like, skit that I saw where the kid's like, look what I found in my mom's drawer! It's a rocket ship! Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Sup, bitches? We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments. Perfect. I'm going to do this a little more quickly because we have seen all this in this stream already. So, everyone decides to call it a night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. Boom. Conked out. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with the blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light, he says that he can make anything, and you tell him your eyes are bothering you. And so he straps you down and grabs a poker and stabs your eye. And then it falls you, he makes you fall back, and he spits on you. And it's just super rude. And then you puke on your own body, and you wake in a cold sweat. Wow, hi. I know the lore. Day 9. Day nada. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. It's still fucking raining outside. I know, Gregor. Thank you very much. There she is! Did you see in the tree? Did you beholdeth with your eyes? I'm pointing on my screen. You can't see, but she was I hate her. The tree has to be completely visible. So, good morning. Hi. Will Mariah make it back? This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes herself a gurgling like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Oh my. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. This is a little different. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? I forgot, yes! Gregor. Whoa. Whoa. I sometimes hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast, right? I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted. What's gotten into you, Anatoly? Gregory asks. Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging, bring us another slab, please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Anatoly? Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. Looks like it's almost done. Patience. I almost gave him... Whoops. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. You turn the slab. Courage the cowardly dog. Love it. Love it. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. And Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using a spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah, you shiver with anticipation. Right? Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. You're looking for me. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? Patient. Have you seen the Twitter that was like anticipate and then it took like 3 years and the person's like patient? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? My arm, this isn't ending. I got a shot and it itches. Oh, really? I guess I do. You clear your throat. Okay, so I've seen it. I just didn't care enough to remember it. I'm sorry. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you, or taste like you. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor's right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself, thank you. He still hasn't accepted what's happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it, okay? His own herbs and spices. He's turning into the colonel. No problem, little guy. Humph. Okay, good night, nerds. I want to go talk to the chompettes, please. Thank you. Everyone shuffles off to the rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to the bed ravenous. Shut up. Then go back into the closet, Mariah. I don't know what you want from me. Something is approaching. It's Onion. Hello, Onion? Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Woohoo! Onion. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's gonna cave into peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Have you ever seen those TikToks of the chef telling how? No, I have not seen those TikToks, but I'm really curious about a Bulbasaur randomly. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion from your room absorbs bacteria? It'll help prevent colds and ward off viruses. Onion. That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There was even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Never believed the onion. Yikes! So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please? You don't need another one stalking the hallways, tapping on the windows, crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle the cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, you just tell Anatoly you take care about him and don't want him to leave. I never do that. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. Bye. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again. It still happens. D-E-O. I can't wiggle my eyebrows fast. I've never had been able, like, you have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of the sack and then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you give him the only things that you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day, you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Triple nipple dot. Yes, send them to me. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Duello. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? I want to save. I want to save my game. Number 3. Talk with the trumpets. That's all that we need. None of the fun chumpets are around. Thankfully, Potato has kept hidden this entire time. And nothing can we call our own but death. And that small model of the barren earth, which serves as paste and cover for our bones. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you keeping it up behind me. I was reciting my favorite line from William Shakespeare. What's going on with the background? Hey, speaking of background, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything of note. Do you know which play it was from? It wasn't the one with the weird sisters. You take a wild guess. That's right! The Life and Death of King Richard II. Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all of the classics. Why did I stop? I can't turn the pages, just my tongue. Hell, I can't even nudge a book off the shelf. Pathetic, right? You nod. Yeah, I've been watching your progress so far, and I must say, very strange choices. Even for someone like you. I wondered why you were so accommodating for these 4. Pity I didn't receive the same treatment. Oh well. Excuse my rambling. Are you here for another survival lesson? You shrug. Excellent! No shame in preparing for the absolute worst. 36 hours have passed. You have no food. What happens? For starters, your brain stops craving glucose. But there's a good reason for that. Your guts have begun shrinking, and your livers have transformed the fatty acids into chemical compounds called ketone bodies. This is why diabetics, side fact, can't do keto diet or whatever because of ketoacidosis. Ketone things actually are very harmful for diabetics. My dad almost died of ketoacidosis. Fun fact. Have I lost you already? There's books on the bookshelf that explain all of this that you haven't read. Anyways, ketone bodies mimic glucose for the brain and provide about 2/3 of the energy needed to function. Sounds pretty great, right? Oh, my sweet summer child. Using ketone bodies gradually affects your blood, which can lead to ketoacidosis. Told you. Ketoacidosis is common in diabetics. I fucking told you. Look at me, spitting facts before Tater can even get to them. Before Tato can even toe-potate. Whatever that word was. But how do you know if you have ketoacidosis? Well, a large amount of acetone is released from your urine and respiratory system. Your breath will smell something like fingernail polish. Which smells like... I can't remember. No nose to smell now. But looking at your face, I bet your breath smells much worse. If only the Chompettes had something nice to say about you. Here, have another recipe card. I unlocked Potato's recipe. I personally wouldn't make it. But you have a taste for things like this, don't you? You don't argue. Okay, so, Codithan, sit down. I'm fairly confident this is why we're doing this. We're doing this super special Sunday stream for the lore, because I'm fairly confident I murdered all of these Chompettes. And now their tiny little bodies are they're just in things. They're in fruits and veggies now. But I murdered them. They used to be small little children, some of them, because you find like small little tattered clothes and stuff, and that's their they have like this treasure box, and that's what it's full of, because that's the only thing they have left. You don't argue. Let's talk again, shall we? I won't be leaving here. Far too dangerous to go out exploring now. That's my understanding. You shut the drawer and call everyone together for a meeting. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because I did get a recipe. You okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you too, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. God, I hate Karen. I'm doing her voice. Karen? Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? Right. So, there's that. Barry says something, and based on the choices, she says something like, because you're trying to play hide and go seek and find them all. And if you do that, she pops up and she goes, you'll never sneak up on me again. Just kidding. And then they say something about, so that's the only real clue we have as to them being found down there. And then there's also something about a room in the basement that they don't want to be in. I'm not sure which room that is or why. And then, but Cabbage, the leader, has forgiven me, or the main person you're playing, the cannibal, for whatever they did. So, yeah. Do you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Bye. Goodbye, Anatoly. Bye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. So what do I need? Hold on, let's check something. I'm gonna go here. Oh, shit, no. I wanna see if I need, how many more recipes do I need? Man, we're so close. There's one more recipe I need. So, I think we're on the right path. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can now is wait. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Aw. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. It's bread found you. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference. Get it? I'll let Bread laugh for himself. Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency chumbet meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? Say nothing. You're not fooling nobody with that act. You've never had a hearing loss. Let's go with a nonverbal answer, all right? Protect Gregor at all costs. Okay, I was trying. No. Does everyone look like a snack to you? Yes. I'm not giving you a choice on this. Let's try that again. Protect Gregor at all costs. You nod. What are you gonna do, bread me? It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. You can call me Butter, because I'm on a roll. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small... You fall asleep, thinking about what Bread told you, but then realized you didn't care. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the sunglasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Bread has a very creepy voice. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench your fist and get ready to strike whatever is coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 10. Interesting. Ow, my hand. Where the fuck are you, Mariah? I don't see her. I'm like trying to get the glares off my screen. Okay, you wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or? You found some meat. I'm rapping to a sick beat. Cooking friends. Everybody is still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me! Now! You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. I nearly choked on my own spit. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. He thought she was concerned with rationing. Yeah. They all die off camera, other than Karen. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. I guess Gregor too. God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor gets his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna go lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. So how did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel so whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy, and the text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. I spit all over myself with this girl. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's just not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. I gave her such a snobby accent. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'll be the next to lead, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. Execute Order 43 or whatever it is and behead all the younglings. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask where it comes from, okay? I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? I have to say yes. Why don't you do it? I'm gonna try this one. Oh shit! I'm just psyching myself up for the next. This is my first time on to be perfect. Save game. Save. Could have saved here. Yes. Okay, we got 2. It's fine. I'll say no, because that's what they wanted. Fine, save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraints should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength, farce. Gregor, hi! Oh my god, hi, how are you? Hey Karen, how you doing? What are you doing? Untie me! Oh my god! This will be over soon, Gregor. Just quit wiggling. Stop! Gregor has turned silent. Yes, I cut out his tongue. She cut out his tongue. A tongue was cut. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Wake up, sleepyhead. You have a ghost by your butt. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I did a great job. Just another day at the office. I made us some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. You've been up all night? Go to fucking bed then, I guess. I don't know. Leave me alone. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Wow. He's still a little weak from blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where am I? God, you're so stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking and the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That was pretty. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Ha! And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, gonna start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. Bye! This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. I'm so sorry. Are you disappointed in me? No, buddy. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Oh, God. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it, discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just there for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. I'm getting too lightheaded to hold a conversation. Good night. She's gonna torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. I should. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Consider your dying wish granted. Thank you. You're welcome. Much warmer now. Well, watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. Well, good night, sweet prince, I guess. My eye itches so bad. Ow. You watched lots of Gregor's air escape his lungs. At least he didn't make a creepy face. Good old righty, hell yeah. No stranger danger here in the bedroom. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What is wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Put them all together with some glue. Gregor. Can I fucking help whoever's running behind me? You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hello.
Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? Alright, I'm gonna save here. Because I do have the option to not play hide and seek with them. I don't know if it changes anything. Third hair woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something with the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As a leader of the Chompettes, it's important that you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck! Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Can't hurt to play along with him, right? Alright. Okay. I'll play along. I won't skip. Looks like Karen is just slicing away at a block of wood. I guess made them a sword for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Thanks. Can I help you? You seen the basement key anywhere? Was it in the kitchen? You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. She's whittling a wooden knife. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Let's check the cupboards. Open a few drawers. They're empty? They must have been full of dishes that are piling up. Yikes. Check again. You open another drawer. This one has a little dried blood in it. She is using a knife to make a knife. This drawer is empty too. Are all these empty? More empty cupboards. These would have been great places to store spare meat. You completely missed underneath the sink. On the left side, the letter L is engraved. Remember with that bird cage? L. Who wrote this? I think this is the last you completely missed. Okay. Behind the wood pile, there's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Actually, there's more behind the wood pile. Quite a few rat droppings. So there's a good collection of cobwebs and rat droppings. Now, the dust is pretty thick back here, too. L plus ratio plus cope. Cobwebs, rat droppings, and dust. This should really be cleaned. Yep, still filthy back here. You definitely aren't cleaning anything up back here. You need to find the cabbage. You notice an engraving on the cabin wall with an X in the center. Is there treasure here? Okay. The cauldron. You hear some rustling around, and we have cabbage. Found her! She always picks the same hiding spot. Ah, found me! Oh, well done! As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through, so I guess you'll have to help me out. Great. 4 Chompettes to go. Might eat the spider webs in the... Ew. No. Let's save here. Back to the game. Alright, what's next? I'll play their game. Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. I am. Hi, California kid. How are you doing? There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. There it is! That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for another one. Got the basement entrance key. Love my basement. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes, find Onion! You know what? I can be the only non-vegetable member. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Okay, let's go explore the bedroom. Step, step, step. There's the ball. Found him! Hooray! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! Onion! Today, I'm sweet as sugar cane. Honest! Wow, your breath stinks! Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross! Where were you, scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor, but yikes! There's 3 people gone in less than a month! Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? You're right. I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back.
Hello.
Good to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get.
Cabbage.
Bread? The one and only. Chumpettes, let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. Which Chumpette is my favorite? When I first started this game and was innocent to the ways of me, I wanted to save Potato because he was being bullied by the other ones. Barry's kind of a bitch. Cabbage is bossy. Onion's a dick. I don't like Bread. Bread does have good puns, though. 3 Chumpettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Uh-oh. Oh, well, you do some time-breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. Okay, I like bread the best. You probably strout, whatever, happy to be alive. I think I like bread. I do like the puns. Also, call me Butter because I'm on a roll. That's mine. That's my joke that I got from a game called Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyway, Bread. You hear Bread come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me! Everyone's secretly favorite Chumpette, Bread! Don't you loaf me? Oh, Bread. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the Chumpettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? Why are you getting bigger? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage.
Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. They all have the same voice. Don't criticize me. I would never let the Chumpettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait, are you drooling? All 3 Chumpettes are staring at you. I mean, yes, but also because I have to do all these voices. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips.
Cabbage.
Why is your voice weird? See, I'm out of it! What the fuck? You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. For punishment, I guess. Well, that's the game. Did they pass out? Sure shit did. Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. Hello? You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect! Codithan. Listen to this. Chumpettes! Mosey out! Not that. The thing coming up. With Barry, you have 3 Chumpettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You check on the basement door. For ghosts. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh, wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage! We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry! Terrifying terrorist. Honest! We need your help finding Potato! Our combined Chumpette detective skills say he's in the basement! Oh, yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here! 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh, crap! The red-haired woman's coming over here! Chumpettes! Let's hide out! All 4 Chumpettes quickly escaped. She said something different the last time I did that, Codithan, which is why I wanted you to listen, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you! You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Save the game is what I do. Thank you very much. What if I tell her about the Chumpettes? Tell her about the Chumpettes. Talking food? What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about? And you've lost it. You tell her about the cabbage being the leader of the Chumpettes. She's the leader, a talking cabbage? What? Karen looks extremely upset. You tell her about raspberry, onion, and bread. They asked you to save them? What the hell does that mean? You tell her about potato. And there's a potato that's dangerous? A potato is killing people? You've lost it, but thank you. Go have fun with your shower. I'm gonna sit here in a puddle of confusion and shame. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay! Sure. See you soon! Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You lock the basement door. Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, it will end. You crawl to bed and go to sleep. Why? You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have sleptwalked into the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. For fuck's sake, put my candle out. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. The dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects in the bathroom to get more information. Clues if you're stuck.
Cabbage.
I wasn't done! No, Cabbage, shut the fuck up! Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Ha ha ha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling a little bit. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, I need to conduct blah 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 later. No shit. Yeah, hi. You really make your escape. No. My lore. My sweet, sweet lore. No! Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Why does I say potatoes killing people? How many days is this gonna be? What, Bartholomew? Can I help you? Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, ready for what's next. Breath smells. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move immediately, others linger, and some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack, or get you to fall down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. The floodwaters are completely gone. Did you see her? I did. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy you forgot to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Yes, Bartholomew likes to bother me. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back to bed and get a little extra sleep. Day 204,863, 3,479. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. There's that bone again. Is this another trick or... What? Good morning. She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise is coming from the living room. Anatoly? Why would it be him? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. A cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... Hello? You wake in a cold sweat. Okay. That's nice. You are just not comfortable, huh? You'll get there, I'm sure. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. I'm just sleeping the days away. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. I know, I have to move my thing. Alright, who are you? Anatoly? The first note you ever received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. Let's just stick over here. Well, okay. That's nice. Oh. You notice a note sticking from one of the books. I've seen this one, I think. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I'll need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please, let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. You take the mother note with you. I've gotten that one already. You decide to lay back down on the couch and get the rest of your sleep. Okay. Bruh. I'm still stuck on the potato that's killing people thing. You sleptwalk again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh, it's you again. Tell me, in that first week with red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute, but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls, or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to have survived almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat, ha! Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? No. Haha. Still have common sense left in you. Tell me, what was the plan after locking her in the basement? Having her starve to death with 3 corpses already down there? Plenty of rainwater? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. I don't care if you come back alive. Maybe the red-haired woman will let us all move on. Or will she act like you? You ignore Potato, heading to the basement door. You quickly do the math in your head and determine Karen will be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Is it Mariah again? If it is, I'm skipping these ghosts. Hello? Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you. Yeah, she wants bread. Wants me to go down for bread, and I'm saying no. She can keep her buns to herself. These are tricks. I'm not falling for it, bitch. Nerd. Idiot. Wow. Beware. Beware. We'll talk again. Feel her go. Okay, so these are all the same. I'm gonna try to skip. Glad I found you. It's little old Gregor, but we don't see his ghost this time because we're not in terrify mode. Just fine. Are you afraid of her? I mean, I'm weak and old and apparently and feeble. I can't even repair my own floorboard, dude. The air pressure's deep. Something's wrong. I still need the last recipe. Maybe I should have told him. Maybe that would have given me the recipe. Oh, I can click too. I don't have to just spam the enter button. Great. Oh, she's below us waiting for her to skin my bones. Good. I love bones. I have a good idea for a new bone art piece, BT dubs. Something doesn't feel right. You feel on light switch. Hey, Cabbage. You've come so far. I'm so proud of you. As leader of the Trumpets, I want to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call us and we'll come to help. Honest. Oh, you're not going that way. When you yeast expect it, we'll roll with you. Oh, that was 2 puns in 1. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry. That was pretty cruel even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. I love how Bread's all supportive of the terrible puns. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it a change of heart because you really never had one, Potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. How does Potato play in all this? Chambets, let's help out. Is Potato killing them when I'm just eating the people? Why? The Chambets get into position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around, well, finally, took you long enough. Hi, Karen. Let's end this. Karen readies a knife. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. A tear rolls down Karen's cheek. Should have never left the Ukraine. Dodge. Dodge your knife, feeling the air hit me. You shouldn't be this fast. Karen looks you dead in the eyes. Karen clenches the knife. You're going to taste better than Anatoly. Bitch. Your arm is bleeding. Karen licks her lips. Will you fit into the cauldron? Chambets. Hey, it's you, Chambets. I can't leave you hanging. All of us are ready to help you out here. I see you've ignored my warning to watch out for that knife. I'm trying. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chambets, help out. Cabbage has filled you with hope. You gain 5 HP. This was an ideal time to talk to the Chambets. Karen looks confused, though. I'd best watch out for that knife. Better dodge again. Should have kept the door locked. I dodge again. Slashes at me with her knife. I dodge her knife, feeling the air hit me. You shouldn't be this fast. Looks at you dead in the eyes. Licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? Chambets. Hey, it's me, Onion. No crying down here, okay? Let me look at those wounds. Blood, gross. Your eyes begin to water. What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck. Onion's words make me feel a little better, but only a little bit. I gained 5 HP. This is an ideal time to talk to the Chambets. Karen looks confused, though. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack. Dodge. Fucking dodge! The cut is deep. I'll need to be treated if you make it out of this alive. Karen catches her breath. Karen readies the knife. You're going to taste better than Gregor. That's not fair. Should have kept the door locked. Why did she get to go twice? I really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Goodbye. Thanks, Potato. Potato's words cut pretty deep. It does make you feel a little bit better, though. I gain 5 HP. Karen lunges at you. Oh, okay, she's no longer confused. I'm starting to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen is studying you. Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. Dodge. Stumble the wall, nearly breaking a bone on impact. Pathetic. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack. Dodge. Okay, I can't dodge. The cut is deep. I need to be treated if we make it out of this alive. Karen catches her breath. Should have kept the door locked. I'm secretly everyone's favorite chumpette, but I owe all of this to my cousin Cornbread. Razel. No, I don't think I can win this, to be completely honest, because all I do is punch her. Remember that boat we found under the bed? You point out that Razel is one of the Onion's relatives. If the boat belonged to Razel. Oh. It's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh, good luck. Red, gain 5 HP. Karen lunges at you. God damn it. You started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? I'm going to eat those ears first. Ew. Tackles me to the ground, plunging the knife into me repeatedly. She devours my body on the floor of the basement. Well, my course laughs, so okay, maybe I do die. There isn't much that happens when I attack. It's literally just a weak-ass punch. Took you long enough. Alright, here we go. Let's end this. Alright, I'll attack. I'll attack. You're gonna taste better than Gregor. Fucking let me go first! I got nothing! I attack Karen with a lunge. Oh. Really land a soft punch. Started to bleed. She clenches the knife. See, that's not fair. Why does she get to attack twice? Oh my god. I guess I'll attack. Barely land a soft punch. Ready's the knife. Tastes better than Gregor. Ay ay ay. Always Mary Raspberry is a lie created by Cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted Mary. Correct? You nod. Are you gonna devour the red-haired woman when you win, or leave her corpse to sink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this. You feel a flood of emotions from the chompettes. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. Your bones feel quicker, like your reflexes are improved. The chompettes have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. I needed to talk to the chompettes again. Oh, well, okay. That's all I had to do was talk to all of them. Perfect. Give me my fucking knife! Hiya! You know, you could probably, you know what, keep that thought to yourself. You right. Okay, I will. Thank you. Sorry. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. Okay. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of decaying flesh here is nauseating. You hear the smell of echoes, the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making the room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downward, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor as you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of the door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. That is not Karen. That is not Karen. That is also not Karen. None of these are Karen. Back together again! Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned. Oh, you know me, guys. Wow. Where's Karen? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blamed her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those who die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn the light on and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatole, Gregor, Karen, I'll never forget you. Cool. Alright, well, we didn't get the last fucking recipe. God damn it. which is fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure we didn't. Let me check. That has to play through the... Yeah, we didn't get the last recipe. It's from Barry. I think. Is that from Barry? What if I tell... Can I? I can't. Okay, I can't do anything. Okay. Well, we have that. We got this ending already once when I first played the game. And then afterwards you can do Nightmare Mode, and then after that you can do whatever, the New Game Plus that we did the first time we did this one. Dang. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. That's all right. We'll say, though, you open this can of worms and I'll lie in it, pretty much. Speaking of, like, why wouldn't I just have, like, a whole bunch of worms at the bottom, like, you know, in my basement, just eating the parts I don't eat, you know? I would eat the liver out of something. I don't even like liver, but I would. Did you know? Another random fun. You know what? No, I gotta keep some facts for you guys to buy. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream today here. I'm just bummed they cut to credits before you could turn on the light. Right. I like how. All right, so my random fact was that orcas are the apex predator of the ocean. Like the apex predator. It is not the great white shark. It is, in fact, orca. And the reason why is because they have learned, at least in, I believe it's the Australian coast, they've learned how to kill great white sharks. And what they do is they roll them over so that the sharks are incapacitated. And the only thing that they really eat from the shark is their liver. Most orcas, with whatever they're hunting, there are transient orcas up by, I think, Norway and such like that in the colder waters. And they hunt down blue whales and other whales of that type, baleen whales, as it were, and they actually eat the liver and tongue mostly before the whale carcass eventually sinks to the bottom. And orcas can only dive 600 feet. They don't go for very far down, so they can't go that far. So once the carcass starts to sink, and that's usually all they can eat is the tongue and the other body part. So yeah, that was why I said I was going to eat the liver, but whatever. But yes, so I do think, though, on that note, the plural of orca is a cult. No, I love orca. I do. They're probably one of my favorite animals. Triple Nibble Dot, you hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You will eat well tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's save the game. I'm going to save right here. But tomorrow, I'm going to start, not tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm going to start with these two. I'm going to do the potato. I think if I do that, they look completely shocked at the sight of me. They've been lost. Kevin's the only one they've seen. See? So they are intruders. Thieves. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end this stream here today. Thank you all for joining me on this super special secret surprise Sunday stream. Someday I'll think of a name for that. But yes, this was fun, and we're so close to being done with this one that we can get into the appetizers. The only reason I want to do all the achievements is because, like, every time you do something, it unlocks something else, it seems. Though I might just do it myself because it's not unlocking a whole heck of a lot, and then I can just recap before we start the appetizer edition, which is probably just as terrible and horrible and awful. Great. All right. Thanks again so much for joining me on this Sunday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a rounding game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We probably will never beat my Valentine because we gotta get a whole bunch of cards and whatever, but that's not important. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Have a lovely night, and thank you again for coming. Bye!